One thing that is clear that is the amount of money for the MDGs has increased dramatically over the past 10 years. In 2000, there were about $6.2 billion in overseas aid from the OECD countries going to low and lower middle income countries for health. By 2010, it was $18.4 billion. If we look at the total health expenditure per person in a country, we should keep in mind that the difference between a person in the top countries and the bottom countries is still 40 times. So it's 40 times higher in the top than in the bottom countries in terms of money. Now let's look at child mortality. So the child mortality reduced dramatically in the bottom countries by 39%, but it's still 21 times higher than in the top countries. Maternal mortality decreased by 44% since 1990, but it's still 65 times higher than in the top countries. HIV, new infections, reduced by 25% since 1990, but it's still 84 times higher than in the top countries. And tuberculosis mortality also decreased by almost a third, but still it's over 80 times higher than in the top countries. We see enormous progress, unprecedented in history, in the battle against infectious diseases and in child mortality and maternal mortality. Still, it's far from enough. The world is still an inequitable place, a very inequitable place. And whatever the post-2015 agenda will look like, and there are many discussions that it should, of course, address the new epidemic of non-communicable diseases, environmental factors, and many other issues, that reducing the gap between the richest and the poorest country should continue to be a major priority in global public health.